Welcome to another episode of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. So, we're just doing a Citadel visit. And it looks like I went to Purgatory for no reason. So I usually go here last. Go to the holding area. The embassy, let's do the embassies first. And then we'll go to the hospital. Embassies, here I come. I don't... you need to do it in a certain order, because not all of these places, not all of these locations, have a rapid transit vehicle, so you can't just get off, right?
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
Okay.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
So even though you make Anderson counselor, it's always Donald. Like, what the shit is that, hey? What the shit is that? That's garbage, that's what that is. Thing here. Yeah, I just saved her ass. Oh, I always miss that. Reaper Code Fragment I missed as well. I mean, I could get the Harrier, see how it is. I have had it before. Might as well, I've got money to spend. The thing is, though, this is the chick you need to... this happens to me every single time. This is the chick you need to talk to with the death jamming tower. Like, how did I not get that shit? So just go to wherever, preferably somewhere with a quick loading screen,
Now arriving at docking bay. 1 moment, please.
and then go right back.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Excuse me. I'm
Now you can
Commander
talk to her.
Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all the students.
Spectre status.
I don't know how I
Recognized.
missed
1
that.
moment, please.
Thankfully, you can buy them. And essentially, it doesn't cost you anything. If you have a discount, you'll still get a little bit of benefit there. Talk to Jacob. I haven't talked to him yet.
Me too. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Gay.
Krogan leader Erdnot Rex stated that his support of the Turians do not approve any supply transfers to the refugee camp unless authorized by management.
Is there no one in here? Is the guy in here? Yeah. I'd like to say
I
hello.
came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never
In the
seen...
examination rooms, that's right.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored...
Perseus Vale near Geth space.
Better slow down there, woman.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Does it go to the holding area? And what's here for me? A little bit. Just Cortez, I think, eh? I love how they have the wards music here.
Hey there.
Elysium was
Oh,
attacked.
thank you. Hey.
Alliance forces were able
Okay,
to
so
evacuate all students.
yeah, well, Cortez is just over here, and then there's no one else.
They always keep their promises.
Talk to everyone else. This lady, this girl, unfortunately, her parents are dead.
Been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
So sorry, Chica.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert.
What kind of hug was that?
You give me strength. Thank you.
You can actually bone him if you want.
Spectre status recognized. Please select
I mean,
1 moment.
I went gay for Caden, but for Cortez, he's a good pilot, but I wouldn't want him to pilot my shaft, if you know what I mean. More fish, 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 fish. Yes, the snapping eel.
Cultivating serenity
It'll
is
attack
possible
large
even during
fish
times of
larger
crisis.
when hungry.
We appreciate your visit.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal
Oh,
Supplies.
yeah, look at this.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Oh, that's what I needed.
Don't be left out in
Let's
the
look at
cold.
that.
Ask about our full service warranties. Please visit any of our Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
There's a couple more things. There's Liara, Tally, Ashley, Miranda's even there. C-Sec officer, so I'll go talk to Miranda first. So I think this is the potential where you get to romance a bunch of people. Miranda's over in this one, yeah.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something.
I'm pregnant.
Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I'm glad you didn't. Better to stay dead than be someone's plaything.
Exactly.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have taken everything from me, made me a prisoner. But you didn't. I don't know how. But you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Apology accepted. We can't change the past, and we have enough to deal with right now.
Yes, we do.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And
Damn,
Miranda,
that suit gives her a wedgie.
this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Like,
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
it is so far in her crack. That can't be comfortable. I mean, for sure for aesthetics, if you want her ass to pop, sure. I know that's what the developers were obviously going after, but in terms of comfortability, that's got to be like a 1 out of 10.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed their safety. Casualties.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
Tally saved the Citadel a couple of years ago. Watch your tone.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that
Welcome
I don't think there's anything else.
Thank you for shopping at
welcome to Cybertine Armor.
We appreciate your visit.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Shepard.
It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
At least they're on the Citadel.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. All thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Discount. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
For the best fabrication weaponry has a cost on Earth. Neither should you.
So where's that C-Sec officer I need to talk to? Oh, by the Apollo's Cafe.
Her name is Tasha Poray.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Doesn't show her here, though.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Move on. He's still got another 800 years of life left.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from.
Okay, so here's Ashley.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career military man? Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself." That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
That sounds great, Ash. But right now, I can't focus on anything but you.
Well now, those big, powerful Citadel arms giving you ideas, Commander?
Maybe.
Then maybe I have something to ask you.
What?
Well, we had something before. A long time ago. Something important. You've seen me at my worst. Totally embarrassing. You were there for me when my baby sister was suffering. I've held a gun in you, Shepard. I'm just saying, we've been through a lot. I have to know. Are we going somewhere?
I want more, Ash. I can't see myself with anyone else.
That's good. I'd hate to have to punch out whichever table dancing tart is throwing herself at you this time.
Such a romantic.
You love it.
Remind me.
Yes, sir.
There it is. There's my romance. Okay. So a lot of people are probably judging me right now. Why are you romancing Ashley? Why didn't you save Caden? Tally's just around the corner. All very valid points. I strictly did this because I've never done it before in Mass Effect, okay? I've romanced Caden. I've romanced Liara. And both of those were unintentional. This one was my only intentional romance. And one time I just did it without romancing. I just whipped right through. And yeah, that's essentially it. So yeah, I could have honestly, I think the best romance option in this game, at least for people that are on your crew, would be Tally. For male shepherd, let's just strictly say male shepherd. I haven't really ventured too much into the female, the femshep. Okay, that was Citadel. Thank you for joining. It's been great. Much love, as always. Keep it a full night. Don't be late. I know you're great.